We're starting off DNA Lab. Better Springman versus Springman. Not even kidding. Alright, here we go. Winners finals. Better Springman versus Springman. I wonder if it would be better if it was at the bottom of the screen, since that kind of blocks some of the overlay stuff. So drag it down here and center it. Does that work better? I hope so. Alright, SNG currently have a major lead here. Pushing, oh, and now Pixel's fighting back. Gets 2 nade hits. Gonna block those. Oh my god! Pixel! With a comeback. Just 2 hits, and that's all to even up the game. And now Pixel just kind of using, like... Right now, what SNG is trying to do is use the pillar to just send his boomerang around and get away with it. Meanwhile, Pixel's just barraging, like pure barrage with boxes from these nades. Not even gonna try the roaster. He doesn't need roaster. He's just gonna nade. And to be fair, and I've said it before, Max Pass has some of the best, if not the best, defaults in the game. Roasters, nades, like right now he's just, and he's not fighting anyone with armor, so he doesn't need the roasters. He's just gonna go all nades in. SNG now entered Max. Oh, and Max Rush is gonna connect. That's gonna do it. Round 1, going straight to Pixel. Double toaster. Yep, we going straight boxing. Oh, gonna deflect it and try to punch her, but not gonna incorrect it. Ooh, gonna hit that one though. Okay, right now SMG once more, early start, getting some good damage on Pixel, trying to be in Pixel's face. They both basically want to do some similar things. They kind of want to be in each other's face and kind of push back, but the way Pixel's playing, Pixel doesn't play in your face. Pixel's playing at a decent distance and then overwhelming you with nade explosions. Meanwhile, SMG is trying to close the gap and get that damage in. Closing the gap on a Max Brass that's just kind of hiding behind pillars and buffing himself up and then spamming nades right after, it's really hard. Like, right here is the opportunity that, yep, SMG is going to take it. He has no protection. Ooh, ooh, okay, that was very smart by SMG. Good wait, call out the bait, took it down. Good rush hit, very good lead. Max Brass is almost into that very dangerous zone. He also has rush, and he's going to dodge that. Oh my god, with a perfect SNG. 1 hit away from taking this round. And knocks right in the face. We're going to round 3. It was very hot, Mr. Max Brass. Yes, it was. Now the question is, oh, gonna rip the rush, but SNG not gonna get the fully dodge. 140 damage, not the worst it could be, but still better than, well, 140 is better than 0 if you're a Pixel. But 140 is still damage to take. Not a max rush or any kind of capacity, but it's still decent damage. Right now, it's SMG that has the rush. Pixel is basically just putting distance between them and waiting for SMG to move. Ooh, gonna get his reverse though, and this one, 300 damage, max rush. Just like that, game's all tied up. Good jump, double punch, gonna push SMG away. And now Pixel's trying to, oh, again with a rush right over. Ooh, 300 damage equaling up, and now just like that, Pixel has the lead. But, bring back just like Max Brass, he does have his comeback mechanic. With permanently charged arms, Max Brass's charge, his wonderful super armor that he gets, the best super armor in the game, no longer matters. Pixel's not even trying to charge, and it legitimately doesn't matter anymore. And SNG's slowly building up that rush meter. There it is. Pixel, not even in rush, not even in meter here. And here we go. As soon as Max Brass gets the charge, down goes SNG. Game 1 goes to Pixel. Gotta stay hydrated. Alright, here we go. Oh. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. My wife sent me a message and she killed something in the house and it looks very much like a hornet. So. Yeah, that does not look like a bee. That looks straight up like a hornet. Like a wasp. Alright, so here we go again. Pixel having an early lead here, this time pushing that through. Oh, that was such a smart grab. A Pixel was ready. Trading hits, but that's an advantage for. Oh! Risky grab! Gonna get hard punished. Only a sliver of health left on SNG. Any explosion that touches will be dinged. SNG is gonna need to play this perfectly if he wants to take this round. Oh, and that's the explosion, and that's the hit. Pixel takes this first round. Going back to the boomerang, hoping that the curve can help. On a stage like this, curves are actually really helpful. Ooh, beautiful boomerang hit. Right now, but see, that's the thing. I know, you know, oh yeah, you went 0-2, all that stuff. But one thing that I've realized when it comes to SNG's playstyle, oh, that he was trying to beat it. He was trying to beat something out. Didn't work, but he does a lot of arm damage. There's nothing in Dark to do in that situation. Appreciated it doesn't. Oh, shit sucks. Ooh! Again, jumping right over, getting all that damage into that rush. Beautiful work from Dixon. But there's one thing I will say about SNG, and this is just an observation. It's not to say that it's a correct or incorrect play, but SNG's loves to get in your face, and I feel like when using Boomerang, that's not the best thing. I feel like those arms kind of work best at mid-range. So even though you're trying to get in someone's face, I feel like you're just going to get, you know, kind of like hard punished like that consistently. That's not to say that it can't work. It just feels like the boomerang, one of its advantages, and one of the advantages of curved arms in general, oh, that might have been green. Again, tried the bait. Pixel was ready this time around again. And now they're both in super form. Any 2 hits connect is going to be the end. 1 hit connect for SNG, and the explosion off the side is going to do it. What I was saying is that, or at least what I'm feeling is that, perf arms for some, in a lot of instances, use distance a lot better than straight arms. So, in the case of the boomerang and the way Pixel is, FNG is using the boomerang, it feels like, how should I put it? The optimal range for the boomerang is not being used. That's what I feel like. I feel like SNG is a very aggressive player and is so used to kind of putting people in the corner and kind of taking advantage of that. And it's very different when you have like a stun arm, like a chakram or something like that on, versus you're running like a, if you're running Tri-Bolt and all that, you know, up in your face, you're gonna get those grabs, all that stuff. But in a set like this, when the Tri-Bolt's not gonna be a very effective arm, especially because you're fighting against max grass, and you're gonna want something that's gonna knock him down, I feel like being so close to him is not where you want to be. Even if you're putting him in a corner, it still feels like you're very easily reversible. And that's because one of your arms is just not reliable for boxing in general. It is reliable for sneaking in hits, but not for boxing in and of itself. And I feel like that's part of the reason why Pixel is able to take full advantage when SNG tries to... Yeah. Basically, whenever SNG tries to toaster it up, Boomerang, he gets too close and then Pixel just takes advantage of it. Like, in a straight-up boxing match, you're still somewhat disadvantaged because Max Brass can armor up, can get a lot stronger. Nade explosions, you have to watch for. Nade explosions are very strong against Springman Deep Deflect if you don't hold it long enough. And once you get to that point where... Oh, good punch from SNG. Gonna grab to try to build up that extra rush. Push him in a corner, see if he can do something about it. But this stage doesn't really have any corners. It's all a circle. Ooh, make the explosion explode on Max Brass himself. Ooh, but another explosion punch from Pixel. Pixel right now just trying to overwhelm SNG. Ooh, the jump grab. Oh my god, the jump rush, I mean. Better connect. I was gonna say, of course that was coming. But, oh, fakes him out thinking that he was gonna jump rush himself, but instead gets the grab. So Pixel, who was waiting for the rush, is able to try to shield it and gets grabbed. Again, now we're back at a standstill grab. Even after getting us, SNG is legitimately not far behind and has taken the lead. And still has rush. And it goes up and grab. SNG now puts Pixel into strong mode. But yet another grab on the wake up. The timing of it all. SNG, just like that, turns it around. That's one round going to SNG so far. Oh, what a punch coming out. And here comes more and more punches from Pixel. Ooh, but SNG able to, and now the trampoline is open. This is going to be very interesting. The trampoline slows down the game quite a bit. Oh, he's gonna go for the run, and he's actually gonna connect. Wow. The gloves were nerfed. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, Pixel. Another thing that I haven't mentioned that makes the nades so good is the fact that they have extremely good homing. So you can control them very well. Oh my god. SMG is about to put himself on the board with one grab. SMG puts themselves right on the board. Properties. Here we go. Are we going to say reverse 30? I'm a little upset. That was the wrong button I pressed. Let's see. I'll have to look into that right after. Definitely have to look into that right after. Alright. Game 4. This. Oh, God! Alright, y'all. This match is going to be fast. So, Viadote is, and I'm going to say this as a Ninjara main, Ninjara's worst stage. I will ban this, regardless of who I'm playing against, unless I am extremely desperate and I feel like the only way I can win is if I have to be aggressive. Viadote is a stage where your maneuverability is literally not helpful, as the entire stage is cornered. It's very hard to dodge. So right now, whoever gets the advantage of putting whoever in the corner first is most likely going to have a huge lead going into this. And I'd say that, but the entire stage being corners means it doesn't really matter who puts who in a corner, because he deflected and then grabbed through it. Oh my god, that was nasty. Pixel just running away with this. As I said, this stage is all corners. It's all aggressive. Whoever is the most aggressive player here most likely will win. And defense isn't very strong on this stage. Oh, another punch going to come out. SNG trying to close this gap out. Oh, the punch and ill-advised grab from SNG gets punished. And Pixel takes round 1. If Pixel is able to clinch it out with this round, Pixel's moving on to Grand Finals. Oh, there we go. A rush from Pixel. Going to start this off early. 290 damage. Not the best you can get, but still decent damage. And now, SNG's going to be SNG's having trouble because, again, as I said, Explosion Arm is very good against Wingman's deflect. So even though you deflect it and you don't shield it, if you drop your shield even slightly early, which is what's happening to SNG, you keep taking that damage. So you have to hold your shield longer. And because of how Max Brass is punching a lot of the time, oh my god, arm extended, caught out, sliver of health, Pixel not touched yet. Pixel looking to get a perfect here. SNG not gonna let it happen. Wait, no, Pixel with the perfect. It only took shield damage, but that's basically a perfect. Oh my goodness. To end winner's final. 3-1.